Top 10 Most Powerful Pokémon. You've always wanted to be a Pokémon master but haven't managed to catch them all, or at least get to know the vast majority of them? Don't worry. Today we will present you the top of the 10 most powerful Pokémon you can ever get. Number 10. Celebi. This unique, psychic, plant-type Pokémon made an appearance after traveling through time and lives in the woods and Holm Oaks. Its creation is based on the Kodamas, a mythical Japanese spirit that inhabits the deep forests. Usually it feeds on berries and other fruits of the forest. Its appearance is very similar to that of a fairy. Its head has the shape of an unopened flower with antennae. Sensitive to the movement of the air, it has large blue eyes and its body is greenish. It is thought that when this Pokémon shows up, it is an omen of a bright future full of hope. Celebi has the ability to travel through time to solve environmental problems or even cure people. It has a shy character, but it is also cheerful, friendly, and playful. It is not aggressive and only usually uses its powers to protect itself. However, if it is used in battles, its powers are turned up and they can even reach a whole forest. It makes an appearance in the film Celebi, the Voice of the Forest, Destiny Deoxys, and Zoroark, Master of Illusions. Number 9. Gardevoir. This is a psychic fairy Pokémon, possibly one of Kirla's evolutions that can Mega Evolve into Mega Gardevoir. It has a human aspect and is characterized by its great beauty, elegance, and power during battles. Gardevoir is able to capture the feelings of its coach, and will always do its best to protect him without caring if its own life is in danger. It will also do everything possible to keep its descendants safe. In addition to this, its mood is influenced by that of its coach, because if he is sad or happy, it will be too. It has great psychic powers. It is always floating and can communicate telepathically with people because its brain is so developed that it surpasses that of human beings. It can also see the future and know when its coach is in danger. In addition to this, it can create black holes for use in battle and move any object however heavy it may be. When it Mega Evolves, its attack, special defense, and speed are increased. It appears in different episodes of the anime and in films like Beyonce and the Cocoon of Destruction and Volcanion and the Mechanical Marvel. Number 8. Kyurem. It is a legendary dragon ice-type Pokémon also known as the Monster. It is said that it was born from a meteorite that fell near the town of Brick, and that the inhabitants who left at night disappeared without a trace. That is why it was decided to siege the city and border it to leave the powerful Pokémon helpless. Its appearance is somewhat deplorable because of the meteorite's fall. It has broken parts of its body, like its wing, and the protection of its head. It lives in places below zero where it can absorb the energy of ice and snow, and thus become stronger and more resistant. Kyurem has the power to create huge snowfalls and hail in the places it wants, generates great frozen energy inside its body, and can freeze your opponents to destroy them easily. It can shift shapes and become either white or black. The first has the Icy Flame and Turbo Llama attacks, while the second has the Icy Ray and Terra Voltage that greatly increases its attack level. It appears in the movie Kyurem vs. the Sword of Justice, in which it faces Keldeo, a Pokémon belonging to a group of mystic swordsmen. Number 7. Ogia. This powerful legendary Pokémon of the psychic flying type is known as the Guardian of the Seas. It has a resemblance to a dragon with large wings, with some plates on its back and a dark blue tail. It has great abilities, can communicate telepathically and understand humans. It can fly when lifting the plates of its back, has self-healing powers whenever it listens to its own song, can control the seas, and also has feathers that are as hard as diamond, with which you can easily evade attacks. Its characteristic attack is the Arrow Jetro. Ogia was born when the universe was created and there was only water in it. It is usually found deep in the sea and usually alone, because it does not like to be seen by other people or creatures. It makes an appearance in the movie Pokémon: The Power of One. Number 6. Giratina. It is a legendary Phantom Dragon-type Pokémon. It's part of the Dragon Trio and is in charge of protecting the Distortion world. It has black wings and has a segmented body with 6 legs. It is the guardian of the world of Distortion and usually inhabits it. In fact, it is the only Pokémon that lives there. Giratina can travel through dimensions and control them by generating a whirlwind through its mouth that creates a portal to other worlds such as Pokémon or Distortion. It can also control antimatter. It usually changes shape depending on the world in which it is to adapt to its severity in time. As it is a ghost-type Pokémon, it has sinister, psychic, and electric attacks, but no fire or ice powers. Its characteristic attack is the Shadow Strike, with which it can teleport itself to take its opponents by surprise and attack him. It appears in Giratina and the Sky Warrior, in which it adopts its original form. Number 5. Palkia. It is the eternal rival of Dialga, a legendary water dragon-type Pokémon that controls, protects, and maintains the balance of space. It has the power to teleport through space, and its characteristic attack is the Empty Cut, which allows it to tear through space. It can also teleport, alter space, connect 2 places that are miles away, adapt a place to its size, and even create alternative realities. It was created by Arceus, and like Dialga and Giratina, it lives in its respective dimension. However, many times they engage in battles that manage to distort the environment. It appears in the films The Rise of Darkrai, in which it confronts Dialga, endangering the Alamos people, and Arceus and the Jewel of Life, in which it fights Arceus. Number 4. Dialga. It is a legendary Steel Dragon-type Pokémon. It was created by Arceus and is said to be the creator of time, which began to move forward when it was born. It is part of the Dragon Trio and the eternal enemy of Palkia. It has the power to control and protect the passage of time, ensuring its continuity. It can also travel freely through time. There is a theory that if Dialga and Palkia are on one of these trips and use their powers, they would cause the destruction of the entire universe. Its name comes from the word diamond. Its body is covered by a layer of diamond and has a large one in its chest, with which it triggers the powerful Distortion attack, which almost no Pokémon can resist. It appears in the games Pokémon Mystery Dungeon Explorers of Time, Explorers of Darkness, and Explorers of Sky, in which you will have to fight an out-of-control Dialga due to the destruction of the Time Tower. Number 3. Mewtwo. Created by Arceus, this legendary and artificial Pokémon that was created based on genetic manipulation by Dr. Fuji using Mew DNA in order to create the most powerful being in the world. Its name comes from the Pokémon called Mew and from 2, the number 2 in English, which results in the meaning Mewtwo, which implies that it is a clone of this Pokémon. It was gifted with great skills and is very intelligent, much more than a human. That is how, using the cloning technology of its creators, it built machines with which it created its own Pokémon army. In addition to this, it has psychic powers with which it can levitate anything, communicate by telepathy, reflect any type of attack as a hyper ray, block attacks, and control any creature through hypnosis. It is also able to save its energy by remaining still to provide more power to its attacks and battles. In the Pokémon movie Genesect and the Legend Awakened, we discover the existence of another Mewtwo, created by unknown scientists, that has the ability to evolve at will to Mega Mewtwo X or Mega Mewtwo Y. Number 2. Mew. It is considered the rarest Pokémon and one of the most powerful. It is believed that it is the ancestor of all Pokémon since it possesses the genetic map of all of them. Its design was inspired by the Sphinx cat, hence its feline appearance and pink color. It is also said that this Pokémon has hair, but it is microscopic in size, as well as the only animal on which they were based to create it. This may seem like an adorable Pokémon, and despite being quiet and somewhat playful, they can be very dangerous in battle. It has great psychic powers and is very intelligent, can become invisible whenever it wants to go unnoticed by humans, transform into any Pokémon, and perform any attack that they can do. It has appearances in the films Mewtwo vs. Mew, Lucario and the Mystery of Mew, and The Rise of Darkrai, in which it appears only in the introduction. Mew has also participated in some episodes of the anime as the mastermind of Mirage Pokémon and a lean mean Team Rocket machine. And finally, in the number 1 position, we have Arceus. It is said that this is a kind of Pokémon god, the first and the creator of all the rest. Its origin is unknown. It is only known that it was born from an egg that appeared in nothingness, and Arceus was born from it, and with its 1,000 arms, shaped the world and gave life to all the Pokémon. It is considered the most powerful Pokémon because it can even create different dimensions. Among its most known attacks are Judgment, with which it forms a sphere that transforms into a meteor shower, Flame Basher, with which it creates a burst of fire, Nevasca, an attack that reaches the entire battlefield, and the Cyclone, with which it launches a tornado to its rival. Its name, which comes from the Greek words ark, that means mysterious, and Us, that comes from the name of the Greek mythology god Zeus, means secret god. This Pokémon appears in 2 movies. Arceus in the Jewel of Life, in which it is angry with Deimos because it believes it was betrayed, and in Hoopa in the Clash of Ages, where it helps Ash and other Pokémon escape a tower destroyed by a black hole. Hey, tell us what you thought of this top and what was your favorite Pokémon in the comments below. Don't forget to like this video, subscribe, and share it. Until next time.